like I said, protein is the main thing that you want to focus on. After you eat your protein, you're allowed so many calories per day. That includes your protein, fat, and carbohydrates. So for a woman, I'm 5'4". I started out with 140 grams of protein because that's how much I weighed back in December of last year, is somewhere around that area. So I started out at 1,800 calories starting out. I believe my maintain is like 2,100 calories. So I started out 1,800 calories per day. So I took my 1,800 calories per day. I took my 140 grams of protein out of that, and then it lets you know how many carbohydrates and fat you have available to you. Your carbohydrates are going to be around 180, and then your fat is going to be around 86, somewhere in that area. There are programs you can actually download for free that you can put all of this in, and it'll actually break it down for you. So like My Fitness Pal or My Net Diary, which is the one I use, you put in your calories you're allowed per day, and you put in how many proteins you need per day, which is a pound per body fat, and then it'll tell you how many carbs and how many fats you can have per day, and then you track all your food in there. That way you know you're not going to go over it's okay to go over your protein. It's not okay to go over your fat or your carbs, but if you go over by 5, 10, 20, that's fine. If it's more than that, then you need to take something off of there, because that just means you can't have it in that day because you've already got everything you need for that day. But believe it or not, it's a lot of food. I eat a lot more than I ever did on any diet. I eat chicken, rice, vegetables. I eat cheese. I like to snack on cheese and crackers. I eat cereal, cottage cheese. I eat a lot of stuff that I could not eat on a diet. So this is just a way to do it. I've been doing it since December. I was not dieting. I was just watching my macros, getting my protein, and I started lifting weights. I don't do any cardio. I never have. I don't do cardio at all. I just lift weights. So that's all you need to do. Lift weights 3 to 5 times a week. When I started out, I did 6 days a week, and then I went to 5 days a week. And then I just watched my food and made sure I stayed within my macros until I got my metabolism fixed. Believe it or not, if you do this and you don't have a good working metabolism, this will fix it. This will actually fix your metabolism to where your body actually says, hey, you can start working again. I need you, and I'm giving you everything you need to make you work again. I'm feeding my muscles. Protein feeds your muscles, feeds your hair. It helps your hair grow. It helps your skin. It helps everything. It helps your anxiety. It keeps you from starving, and it makes you not feel hungry all the time. So when you eat your proteins, you're not hungry. You're not craving food. You're not craving all this stuff. You have to actually get to a point where you tell yourself, oh, I have to eat. I'm not hungry, but I have to eat. I need to eat my protein. So I need to go eat. I need to meal prep. I meal prep for 5 days a week during my work week because I work full time, so that when I come home, I can just pop my pre-made food in the microwave, heat it up, and eat, and then 30 minutes to 60 minutes later, I will go do my workout. And the reason I wait that long is because I eat brown rice when I eat my chicken and vegetables, and when I do that, I want to give it enough time for those complex carbohydrates to actually take effect into my body, which will give me energy through my entire workout. I won't be hungry, I won't be fatigued, I won't be tired, and I'll actually have energy, and it'll help feed my muscle with that protein as well. So then I'll do a 30 to 45 minute workout, which is only weightlifting and some sit-ups and things like that, but nothing strenuous. And then after my workout, I'll immediately go and do a 1 to 2 mile walk every day 5 days a week. If you're starting out, you can drop it to 3. If you've already been doing it for a while and you've already fixed your metabolism, you can actually do 3 days a week and it works just as well. I went from 140 just in my first 6 months. I went from 140 to 125 in my first 6 months, not even trying to diet, just by I replaced some of the fat in my body with muscle. Muscle weighs more than fat. So my clothes are all smaller, everything fits better, and I have more energy, I feel good, and that's very, very important, especially when you reach my age. This is not a diet, this is a way of life. This is a change of life that you can live with every single day. You don't have to eat the same thing every day. You can meal prep if you like a certain meal you come up with. You can meal prep that for that week. The next week, do something else. On the weekends, maybe have a cheeseburger, which you can have a cheeseburger. Just get like lean ground beef. You don't want to eat a lot of high ground beef because it's high in fat. You can have like a taco salad. You can make it with ground turkey even. So you don't have to like stick to it all the time. I mean, you do have to actually follow your macros every single day. But you can have, after you've done this for a little bit, you can take a day and go out and have food, keep it within your macros, but maybe throw in a piece of chocolate cake. That's fine. Throw it in with your macros, count it as part of your macros. As long as you don't go over that macros and you don't make it a habit of eating chocolate cake, it will not affect you. Your body will go right back to the way it was before that. I have proven this works. I have seen thousands of women throughout the United States that have done this, and it works for everybody, no matter what age you are, no matter what size you are. So this is just a way to change your life. So on top of that, so I'm going to show you a few easy workouts that you can do just to focus on muscle. You're not going to get bulky by no means, but you need that lean muscle mass. You need that muscle to help take place of the fat inside your body and to make you feel better and stronger. So one of the first things you're going to do, you're going to focus on arms. So you're going to do biceps, triceps, shoulders, things like that. That's where you want to start, and that's where you want to start every day, is just with something in your arm area. So I generally, you can start with, I would say if you're just starting out, I would start with maybe 5-pound weights, 2.5 to 5-pound weights. 2.5 if you're doing shoulders. Shoulders are really hard. And then you can go up from there as you feel like you're getting better and better. You can go up as you need to. So I'm just going to do these 10-pound weights right now, just to show you. So you're just going to do bicep curls. You're going to do 3 sets of 10. All right, that's 1 set of 10. So I'm not going to do my whole workout on video because it would take too long, but I just want to give you an example of what you need to do. So you're going to do, that was 1 set, you're going to do 2 more sets of that with your 10-pound weights. And then you're going to also do kickbacks. That's going to be for your triceps. You're going to do 3 sets of 10. And that's on both sides. All right, that's 1 set on each side. So you're going to do 3 sets on each side of 10. That's going to be 30 total. So you got 30 here, 30 here. That's 60. And then 30 of the other ones. And then you're going to do hammer curls, which is the weights. Instead of doing this, you're going to do it like this. And you're just going to do opposites. So you're going to count to 10, but you're going to skip because you're doing 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's one set of 10. So this is gonna be biceps again. So you have 2 biceps, 1 tricep. All right, so now we're gonna do another tricep. So if you have any kind of, if you go to the gym, use this at the gym. It works very well. If you do not have a gym and you do want to work out at home, you could always buy like something like this. It was not, I think it was like $700-800. But, and then you could build your own little gym or whatever. But you just want to do, we're going to do pull downs. So this is just to help with the triceps. She's just going to hold it straight together and bend at the elbow. 1, 2, separate as you go down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And again, you're gonna do 3 sets of 10. You can put whatever weight you want to on there. I just have 15s on there because I'm just kind of showing you. Normally I do 25, 3 sets of 25, but I didn't start off like that. I started off with 15s, so that's probably where you want to start, 10s or 15s, whatever you feel more comfortable with. All right, if you do all your weightlifting back to back to back without resting, that will give you some of your cardio. You don't really need cardio, but that will give you cardio. It will make your heart rate go up. If you feel like you got to get cardio in, it will definitely raise your heart rate. All right. So we got 2 biceps, 2 triceps, and then you can also do for triceps, you can do dips. So you can just use like a bench you have at home for dips, or anything. You can use a chair. So you just want to put your hands right here, and then put your feet straight out, and you just want to drop all the way down and then up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're gonna do 3 sets of 10 there. So that's 30 on that. That's another tricep, okay? All right, other things you can do, you can do these pull downs for that. You can also switch this out if you have this machine or you go to the gym with this bar and do pull downs. So I do lat pull downs. So you can go all the way out to the edge here when you're doing a pull down and go behind your head and do 3 sets of 10. You can go here on the bar, which is right on the curve of the bar, and then do it in front of you, do 3 sets of 10 there, and then go all the way in to the center, pull straight down, and 3 sets of 10 there. That's gonna work your front, back, shoulder, chest, pecs, back here, your back muscles, all these back muscles, your bra line muscles, all of those will work that entire area. And you don't have to do those every day. I would say do those maybe 2 days a week. All right, and then shoulders. Again, with shoulders. So with shoulders, like I said, I would start with 2.5 if you've never done this before. I generally do 15s, but I'm gonna do 10s just to show you what I mean. So you're just gonna go out straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then do the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, and you're just gonna go back and forth. You're gonna do 3 sets of 10 on each side. If you need to take a break in there, that's okay. That muscle's a little tougher. So then you're gonna go forward and you're gonna do the same thing. 3 sets of 10 going up front. It's easier to isolate if you're doing one arm at a time. You can do both arms at a time. It just makes it a little more difficult. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then you can go back to the other side. So you're going to do 3 sets of 10 on each arm, this way, and then this way. Ooh, I can already feel it. So that works definitely your shoulders. Also works your forearms. You're going to feel it in your forearms when you're doing those. And you're all over arms and back and neck and all this stuff. All of this stuff affects this whole area up here, which you want to look good, right? So that's another thing. That's all upper body. That's all this whole section. So for our stomach, for your tummy, you can do full sit-ups. You can use like a bench like I have here where you lay down and you do a full sit-up. If you cannot do a full sit-up, that's okay. Put your feet under something, just do crunches. You want to do 30 crunches, do 3 sets of 10 until you get used to it. As you get used to it, it becomes easier. Start doing full sit-ups. Do 3 sets of 10 full sit-ups. Then maybe you can add more. So I do different variations. You can do, for this part, you can do crunches or full sit-ups. That's going to get this part of the stomach. If you want to do the lower part of the stomach, you can do leg lifts. You can hold yourself. I have this apparatus over here where you can actually hold yourself up on it and then do leg lifts off of the ground. That works the lower part of the stomach. If you don't have that, you can do it on a chair. So you can sit down on the chair, just hold yourself at the edge of the chair, hang on to the back, and do leg lifts off of the ground. That's still going to pull the lower stomach. You can also do hip thrusts. So if you're laying on your back, you can do it off of the bench, or you can do it laying flat on your back, and you're just gonna thrust your hips up all the way up into the air. You can do that 10 sets of 30. I recommend doing that at least twice, so 60. Do 30 and then wait 15 minutes after you've done other stuff, and then go back and do 30 more. That'll affect this area, but it'll also affect your glutes, your legs, all of that. So that's a great exercise for that whole area. Squats, I do squats. I do 100 to 120 squats per day. I know that sounds drastic, but I do not do like 80-pound squat lifts like a lot of you see women do in the gym and stuff like that. No, I don't do that, and that's not necessary. That's bad on your knees and things like that, especially if you're my age. If you're not, then all good if you can do that. But I would say just start off with just your body weight. So just do like 20 regular squats. So you're just gonna go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, you do 3 sets of 10, that'll be 30. As you get better, put weights in your hand. You can do the same thing. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that's the second set. Doing 10 of those, plus I threw in some biceps with that. So you're doing both at the same time. So then you can do like, you can do lunges. You can stand still and just do 10 lunges standing still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I can feel this in here, in my right glute, in here, and back here, in the hamstrings. So that's one side. Then you do the other side. 2, So that's 20. And then you can do it with weights. If you want to add one weight, you can put it right here and do it again. Go down and up, down, up, down, up. As you get better, you want to add more weight, you can go up to 15, or you can just take both weights and do it at the same time. Now, one of the other ones I do, you can spread your legs, put one weight on each leg, and go down. I do 30 of these a day. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then after I do those, I'll go back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, 3 sets of 10. Each one of those. Okay. Also, you can do squats to go lower down off of a bar like this. So you just want to hang on to it. This will help you get a deeper squat, so you can hang on to the bar and go all the way down, and then up for a bar like this even. This is just to help balance you. You're not putting your weight on it. This is just to get you a deeper squat. So you do 3 sets of 10 of those. By the time you're done with all of your sets, it'll be 100 or 120 or something like that. Sometimes I get carried away and I do more and I don't count them. So that's other things you can do. Another tricep workout is the overhead tricep. So you're just gonna grab your weight. You're gonna put it in your hands, balance one hand on each side, and pull straight up. Then you're gonna do 3 sets of 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're just gonna keep doing those until you get through all 30 of those. That's another way to do it. If you feel like you wanna isolate one arm at a time, you can do one arm at a time. You can pull up one, drop it down, and go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then do the other side. So that'll give you another upper body workout. A lot of what I do is upper body because this is, I don't know, this is the part I use every day at work. I need to be able to lift stuff and lift heavy stuff at work every day. So that's like really important to me. But building all of this muscle, it replaces all of the fat. All those areas you're building muscle in, it's taking up the room of the fat. So the fat has to go away because it needs room for the muscle. This is how I get muscle tone and how I've gotten a flat stomach and all this stuff. I don't do a crap ton of sit-ups. Everybody's like, oh, you must do a lot of sit-ups. I don't. I do, like I said, 30 to 60 sit-ups a day. And I do 30 full sit-ups, 30 crunches. And then, of course, I do hyperextensions. I have a hyperextension bench. So you just put your legs in it and you go down. But you can do it without one. You can do it with just your body. You just want to bend forward and go up and do 3 sets of 10 like this. You can do this with weight as you get used to it. Drop your weights in front of you, go up. As you get more used to it, go down further. You can go all the way down. This works your back and butt and legs and hamstrings. As you get better, you can do deadlifts. So you're going to take it all the way to the ground and up. That's a deadlift. You can take your weights up more and more. That'll help your back, your love handles, your butt, your hamstrings, all of that. So that's basically some of what I do. Like I said, after I get done with my workout, I'll also go for a 1 to 2 mile walk. I don't run. I don't do cardio. I don't fast-paced walk. Well, I do when it's about to rain, but normally I don't. I just leisurely walk and relax. I'll drink a protein shake during my walk just so my muscles can recover from my workout. Drink water. I drink water with my meal. I drink water with my workout, and then I drink water the rest of the night. I don't drink any sugary sweet drinks or anything like that. No energy drinks. All of that's bad for you. You can have a Diet Coke from time to time. That's okay. You just got to watch how much you drink, because that kind of stuff, all that carbonation, all it does is cause bloating. Causes your stomach to bloat, and you feel like you're puffy and all this stuff. So try to limit that as much as possible. All right, guys, that's it for today. I just wanted to go over a little bit of what I've been doing in the last 11 months. And I hope this helps people that constantly ask me what I'm doing to change my body and all this stuff, and how I'm so much happier and things like that, because it does change your whole attitude towards life and everything else. A very, very important thing is make sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Your body actually repairs itself while you are sleeping. So you don't build muscle in the gym. You don't build muscle while you're working out. You build muscle while you are sleeping. So it's very super important to get 7 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Believe it or not, your body will thank you for it. You'll wake up energized, happy, and feeling good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I hope this helps anybody that wanted to know some information on this. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I will answer all your questions, all right? Until next time, guys, see ya.